Hi, welcome to Handshake 101. My name is Amy Albert, and I am the Community Engagement Coordinator in the Center for Career and Experiential Education in University College for Academic Success. Today, we're going to walk through the Handshake system, why it's important, and how easy it is to sign in, create your profile, and start utilizing Handshake today. In addition to myself, I wanted to bring attention to Holly Hernandez, our Assistant Director of Employer Relations, as she helps support employers connect with URI students through fairs, events, the Handshake platform, and on-campus recruitment efforts. As part of my role, I help support on-campus employment and help to facilitate the on-campus employment fair, which usually takes place twice a year in the fall and spring semesters. Handshake. Every University of Rhode Island student has access to Handshake. And Handshake is the #1 way that college students find jobs. So, why should you use Handshake? We're going to talk through 3 specific reasons why you should sign up, create your profile, and start utilizing Handshake today. The first is to get hired. Every student at the University of Rhode Island has somewhere that they want to go. So where do you want to go? Over 400,000 employers of all shapes and sizes are on the Handshake platform, and 100% of the Fortune 500 companies have a Handshake account. So University of Rhode Island students have access to all of these employers and all of the opportunities that they have available, either jobs, internships, or volunteer opportunities across the country and across the world. There are jobs and internships for every path on the Handshake account. Whether you want business and finance, technology, natural science, or a humanitarian position, there is a job, internship, or volunteer opportunity for you. With over 3.5 million jobs and internships in every industry, there are 50 states represented, all 50 states represented, and 165 countries. There are also opportunities for all students all year round. In addition to jobs and internships, there are full-time jobs as well as part-time jobs. As you can see, even through this list, there are full-time opportunities, part-time opportunities, so students can see and get exactly what they're looking for at that moment in time. In addition, there are on-campus opportunities. You can gain valuable work experience and make some money during the semester right on URI's campus, and you can find those positions through your Handshake account. There are over 70 on-campus employers that are utilizing Handshake to find students to support their departments and offices throughout the academic year, and even sometimes over the summer. The second reason why you should use Handshake is to get discovered. Employers are actively searching for students. Over 25,000 searches for students per month from employers. And what that means is they are looking for talent. They're looking for that next great person to join their team and to help build their capacity. Career search is not a one-way street. If you complete your profile and you get your experience and skills all represented on your Handshake profile, you are 5 times more likely to be messaged by employers that are looking for students that have experience just like you. The third reason you should use Handshake is to get connected. You can see company reviews from your classmates and find the best places to work according to their reviews. This is a great chance to compare opportunities across thousands of companies and go beyond just the position, but really, is this an organization that would be a good fit for me? There's over 100,000 reviews from students from over 700 schools nationwide and 64,000 companies reviewed. You also can specifically ask questions. Handshake has amazing help resources, but there are also opportunities to ask questions directly to your peers. You can ask any career-related question to the community and get a response from those that have experience either similar to yours or have the experience to answer the question that you're looking for. You can also directly message peers. You can ask real students real questions and tap into the network of experienced students and alumni to get relevant advice on your career journey from people who have been in your shoes or have positions that you're interested in or simply want to learn more about. So let's get started. So first thing you want to do when you are ready to sign into Handshake is to either open your phone and use this QR code by just opening your camera, and the QR code should automatically populate the uri.joinhandshake.com website and log in using your eCampus username and Sakai password. I would highly, highly recommend downloading the app to your phone. Many of us have our phones on us many times throughout the day, and this can give you access throughout the day to look at jobs and internship opportunities, as well as get push notifications if a company or organization that you're interested has posted an opportunity. Then you can develop and launch your career. So let's get started at what each step will look like. Once you sign into Handshake using your Sakai password and eCampus username, and this is all going to be connected through your single sign-on, you will get this page. It will say that you're studying at University of Rhode Island and your graduation year. You then will need to agree to the terms of service and privacy policy and decide whether or not you want to receive marketing messages, including promotions and special offers from Handshake. Then you can get started. The first question they will ask is whether or not you want your profile to be visible simply to employers, to the entire Handshake community, utilizing all of the steps and all of the opportunities that Handshake has to offer, or if for the moment you want to keep your profile private. I would highly recommend, once your profile has the information that you feel is relevant and important for employers to see, to change your profile preference to community. That way you truly can utilize all of the and leverage all that the system that Handshake has to offer, and make sure that employers can find you and message you, as well as connect with your peers, as we talked about earlier. You then need to answer a few short questions to find relevant opportunities through the Handshake system. I will show you exactly what you will look like, but all of these questions will help Handshake cultivate jobs, internships, and volunteer opportunities that are specific to you. So you can fill in what you're looking for, which city you'd like to work, what industries are on your radar, and five qualities you're looking for in an employer, what types of jobs you'll be searching for, whether that be currently or in the future, and adding your background to help employers find you. Something I should mention throughout all of this is if you are not sure one of the questions. So let's go back to where you would like to work. If you are specifically looking for jobs and internships in Rhode Island because you are either from Rhode Island or you're living in Rhode Island to go to the University of Rhode Island for school, you can type in Rhode Island or Providence or Kingston to really specifically show you opportunities in that area. You also can put cities that maybe you're interested in doing an internship or having a job in the future. So let's say that I'm a student that's really interested in interning in New York City over the summer. At this point, I can put in that I am looking for an internship in New York City or just the location of New York City. And this is something I can add to in the future, or I can add additional organizations or remove cities or remove them as I go along, or I can simply select anywhere. I'm not specifically looking for anything, but right now I just want to see what Handshake has to offer. So maybe I just select anywhere. And if you're not sure for any of these questions, you can always select not sure. So choosing up to 5 qualities you're looking for an employer, what jobs you'll be searching for, background to help employers find you, like skills that you will bring to your next job. And this will really help employers say, hey, we're looking for a candidate that has strategic thinking skills. Let's go through Handshake profiles and click on all of the profiles that the students or alums have selected. They have strategic thinking as one of their skills that they will bring to the table. Relevant courses are, you can put in any relevant courses you've taken at the University of Rhode Island or at other institutions that you think are important for future employers to know that will help on your career journey. Deciding whether or not to make your GPA visible to employers is really up to you. If you have a stellar, unbelievable, excellent GPA, and that is in like a 3.5 or higher, you absolutely should make it visible. If you're still building your GPA and you want to wait until you get your GPA at a point that you really feel like it's important for employers to see that GPA, you can make it visible in the future, or you can just skip it and keep it private. Any clubs or organizations you're in, this is a chance to really show off some of your outside skills and experiences beyond just in the classroom. What are those organizations that you are the treasurer for, or you are interested in being involved in, or you've recently become a member of? Make sure you're putting this in your profile to really show your full personality, your full list of skills and experiences, and really put your best foot forward for employers. Also putting in where you worked or volunteered. Something to keep in mind is that I will show you when we go into the Handshake platform, you can actually just upload your resume and it will add in some of your past experience. But this is a chance to put in where you've worked and volunteered in the past, and you can type or select any employer and directly type them in. Now we will go through a couple of jobs to see if they're interesting to you. So it will ask you if something like a customer success internship is interesting to you or is not something you would be interested in. And like I said, all of these questions will help Handshake really cultivate lists of jobs and opportunities that they think would be a good match for your skills, your experiences, and your interests. You can search for any jobs that are available to you through the system, but this is some really more targeted, so you can see some things that are really targeted to your skills, experiences, and interests. Then, as I mentioned, you want to make sure whether or not you want it to be employer, public, or private, and that's really thinking about where your profile is. If you've skipped all the questions, you haven't put in any skills and experiences, you're not sure whether or not to have your GPA on public or private, and you haven't really taken the time to add in all of the details of your skills and experiences, maybe for now, keeping your profile private until you get to that place. Just knowing that employers will not be able to message you or see your profile if they have a position that actually might be a good fit for you and they can reach out to you. Now, let's take a look at what you will see once you answer all of those questions. So once you answer all those questions and you sign into the Handshake platform, this is the homepage that you will see. As you can see, there are easy buttons to click on that will take you to all different aspects of the Handshake site. The first thing I want to show you is in the top right-hand corner, and that is where you'll find your profile. This is where you can update anything for your profile that you have not yet had the chance to update or add. So this is where you want to add your work and volunteer experience, organizations and extracurriculars if you haven't done so already, courses that are relevant, or projects that you think that would be a great thing for employers to see. You also want to add your interests. If you are currently looking for a position, what roles or interests, what cities would you consider? What type of job are you looking for? This is where you'll fill in, as you go along, all those questions that we saw before that you can either skip through or complete right while you're filling out your application. This profile will also tell you how complete your profile is. As you can see, my student profile is only 15% complete. I really want to get that as complete as possible. That way, I really am showcasing my full profile and making sure employers see all of the amazing skills and experiences that I have to offer. And as I mentioned, you can upload a resume that will add all this information automatically into the system for you. Now, as we go back to our homepage, I also want to show you some of the things I had talked about. So these are those positions that Handshake will automatically cultivate for you based on jobs that I have selected in the past that I was interested in. So this is AmeriCorps positions because I might have said that I was interested in a service year or I was interested in a humanitarian position. This also will show me on-campus jobs. So if you are someone who's looking for a job on URI's campus, you can select on-campus jobs and it will show you the jobs that are available right here on the University of Rhode Island's campus. Another way to search for on-campus jobs is to click jobs and to type into the search bar University of Rhode Island. If you type in University of Rhode Island, it will show you positions that are available on University of Rhode Island's campus. Back to our homepage. In addition to on-campus job, it will give you recommendations based on my activity, popular in your major, and jobs expiring soon. So these are positions that if you are interested in, you want to apply for them ASAP because they're going to be expiring in the next 2 weeks. In addition, right from our homepage, it can take us to employers, which will help us determine which employers we are interested in and to discover a few more. Something I think is really interesting about Handshake is you can follow an employer and then Handshake will send you a notification if that organization, a position becomes available at that organization. So let's say, for example, I would like to follow Bank of America. I'm really interested in working for Bank of America in the future, or I'm just interested in learning more. So I will follow this organization and Handshake will let me know which positions are available. In addition, when you select that organization, as you scroll through, you can see reviews, as I mentioned, for what a real student who goes to Williams College, a review of when they interned at Bank of America. What is something they liked? What was something they wish was different? What's some piece of advice? And 4 people, as you can see, found this helpful. It also will tell you what jobs are available. So right now at Bank of America, there's a relationship banker position open and a financial center manager position open that I can apply to right through Handshake. Taking us back to our homepage, I also want to show the community piece that we had talked about. So this is that connection to peers and students and alums that you can ask questions and connect and also message them. So if I want to message someone in my major or who has a similar experience as me and ask them questions, I can do so right through the Handshake platform. It also takes you from the homepage directly through to events. This is how you will register for events and career fairs. As of right now, because we are in the summer before the start of the semester, there are not too many fall career events, but soon you will see a good number of fall fairs and events that you can register for right through the University of Rhode Island Handshake system. To start, let's show you a little bit about how you can register. So as you can see here, there's a virtual fall on-campus job fair on September 22nd of this semester. If I click on this virtual fall on-campus job fair, I can learn a little bit more about the fair, see the date, when registration is by, who is the contact, and which employers are attending. So as of right now, we know that these 2 employers and more will be attending this on-campus job fair. So if I'm interested in attending, I can click this register button and register for this on-campus job fair. And it will give me information. Since this year is a bit unique than others, the career fairs will be virtual. And it tells me right here that this career fair is virtual and facilitated on Handshake, which means you'll register and join video sessions using your Handshake account. Sounds great. So I want to register now. And this will tell me that I am registered for this event. Now I can go back to all events, and I also can see other events that are happening that are connected through the University of Rhode Island. And as I mentioned, there is also an opportunity to share Q&A and students and events and your jobs all right at the top of your profile as well. So let's hear from some University of Rhode Island students that have utilized Handshake to find their jobs or internships. For example, Megan. Megan's a rising senior from Connecticut and had an awesome internship at the Rhode Island Yoga Center, which she found on Handshake. Megan says her favorite thing about my internship is being able to apply the marketing skills I've learned in class to something I'm passionate about, yoga. I've grown my abilities to collaborate creatively and in a business sense. Above all, being part of this amazing community of staff and clients have given me another place to call home. Also, Nathaniel. Nathaniel's a rising senior from Rhode Island and is currently working as a career ambassador and intern in the Center for Career and Experiential Education Clearinghouse for Volunteers office, both on-campus opportunities found through Handshake. Nathaniel says, I've been able to learn so much about career and professional development with my career ambassador position. It's helped me learn how important the CCEE is for preparation for a soon-to-be college graduate. Interning for the Clearinghouse for Volunteers has opened doors I never thought I had a chance to walk through. I've had the privilege to improve my leadership, social media, and marketing skills with much more to learn. So both of these students found these positions through Handshake and have been able to have positive experiences and leverage those experiences for the future. So the Center for Career and Experiential Education is here to help. On our website, you can find your career education specialist, you can check out our FAQ, and learn more about opportunities in our office. Right through our website, as I mentioned, the FAQ will walk through most questions that you have for Handshake. Even if you cannot remember your single sign-on credentials, you can click here for assistance on how to exactly sign on for to start your Handshake account and building your profile. These go through many of the things we talked about today, but also answer some questions that they have for you. There's also access here to training videos for Handshake tips and tricks directly through the Handshake account that walks you through all different types of questions and direct links on how Handshake can support your career goals. Finally, make sure you check out the Center for Career and Experiential Education website to learn everything that the CCEE has to offer, from events to career support advising to career fairs to modules, and all of that can be found right here on web.uri.edu/career. Quickly, I would like to show a way that you can find your career education specialist through our website. You go to people and you go to who is my career education specialist. You can just simply type in, select your major. Let's just say you're an art history major, and find that your career education specialist is Brandon Souza. Brandon Souza is here to support you, and you can set up a meeting with Brandon to talk about your career exploration goals and any job or internship opportunities you think would be a good fit for you right through your Starfish account. Here is the information for Brandon. Thank you so much. I hope immediately following this webinar, you sign up for Handshake, start building your profile, and look out for future opportunities through the Center for Career and Experiential Education. As I mentioned, there will be fairs events, recruitment opportunities, and opportunities for you to really connect with employers, students, and the larger community to help you find your next steps and the job that you are currently looking for, whether that's on campus, off campus, a job, an internship, or even a volunteer opportunity. Thank you and have a great rest of your day.